night tonight for the judges.
You know the scorecard.
Desperate, you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
shot from the gun, took it out.
Greetings guys, as you can tell from the introduction, I've been impressed. I've been impressed due to the fact that I feel like my performance has improved quite a lot, and also we're getting a lot of good feedback, of course, and we're here to delve into what this update's about, because I really want to delve into it in detail and let me know what you guys think. But I've had an overall review in terms of what people are saying, and at the moment it is 50-50, 100%. So we're here to delve into it, but before we do so guys, you know, I know a lot of you do watch my channel, and if you're not subscribing, what are you waiting for? Waiting for you to hit that button, man. But yeah, let's delve into this video. Right, so I do think the Undisputed are heading in a direction, especially with this update that they've just put out. A lot of people have been happy, you know, and a lot of people have been saying the same thing. And just to delve into some detail, you know, in terms of the improvements. So what I've come across that has improved is the head movement. The head movement was key to be improved because it allows you to evade punches more effectively. And also the diagonal roll. I know people are not a big fan of this, but you got to be cautious with this one because it's very effective on the game. There's ways on dealing with it, but a lot of people are utilizing a diagonal roll at the moment, you know, and I don't have any issues, but you will have issues if you do not know how to figure out your opponent who's using it. Also, the slips has improved. You know, there's quite a lot of things have improved, and I've put it all into one, and it has improved the game overall. And these are just the positives that I'm just going to state right now, because there is negatives as well. I'm not going to say that it's perfect. The game's still nowhere near perfect yet, but I can also say right now, the game's playable, and also, you know, it's back to winning ways. You know, it's back to winning ways. I am winning a lot of fights. A lot of people, you know, are saying the same thing as well. But there's a few things that are hindering these improvements. So we're going to delve into the negatives. Right, guys. So there's been a lot of speculations with regards to the hit registration again. And I'm just going to give you my honest thoughts because I've been seeing it on my feed quite a lot. A lot of people are not happy about it. I've been seeing it on many people's channels as well, like underneath the comments, and we're here to talk about it. And my honest thoughts is there has been a little change, and unfortunately it might go down as a bad change. So for example, in the last update, you know, there was a huge improvement in terms of the hit registration, and for some reason a lot more punches are being missed in this update, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. So what people are saying is true to an extent though, because there's a lot of people are saying that it is broken. It is not broken, because a lot of punches do land at times. And what I've realized is the desync could take a massive effect into this, because we all know now, like when we get the bars up showing up at the top, you know, it's going to be a massive issue. But even without the bars, you know, we are getting a lot of punches being missed. And I'm only doing a comparison with regards to the last update, because I said to myself, if the last update doesn't improve, then that's it for me. I won't play this game no more, because I just feel like the hit registration was at its worst. So at the moment, you know, it still works. But there has been some sort of change. I can honestly say that, definitely. And I'll be posting a lot of videos as well throughout my next videos. But you guys have probably experienced it yourself anyway. So the guys are right, but at the same time, it's not broken. Let me know down in the comments, guys, on how you're getting on. It's really interesting. From what I've seen at the moment, I'm just having an overall conclusion regards to the comments about the update, and I can honestly say it's positive. You know, I'm happy to obviously see that, because as I said, I'm enjoying the game and it's good for other people to obviously enjoy the game themselves. I can't go off the people that still say this game's trash, because in my opinion, they'd have to do a whole new Undisputed game for them to be satisfied again. The guys that are still saying this game's trash, as I always recommend, is just to not play the game again, because I just feel like, you know, Undisputed will have to do way too much work for you guys to be persuaded to like the game again. And we can't fault the fact that they are making changes, good changes as well, and that's my opinion. Many people will agree. So yeah, I really urge you guys, do not miss this next part of the video, as in my opinion, it is my best performance against a high level opponent. And this opponent was a really good opponent, and he's ranked, I think he's like 35 in the world, you know, I think so, on PC. And I did a good job in a sense where I actually won the fight. So I want you guys to watch it, because not only I won the fight, the actual update 1.3.3 has been implemented in the video quite well. You will see a lot of scenes where I am implementing a lot of head slips, you know, different types of head movement, etc. And I was really pleased. And on that note, I've come across another issue as well. I've come across a cheater. I don't really post things like this, but I beat this guy 3 times, and on the 2 occasions he quit the game, and I'm happy to show you his name, because I don't like the cheating. And to be honest, I blame Undisputed for this, because this issue should not be happening. You know, we was told that this issue was fixed, and it's not fixed. People are still quitting the game, but then again, people are going to say it's PC, but it shouldn't be happening at all. But I hope you guys enjoy this fight. I hope you guys are enjoying the actual update that's coming. There's plenty more to come. I'm happy. Let's put ourselves into a good position where we can continue making good content around Undisputed, and share your thoughts. Hope you enjoy the fight.
Unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world.
Sugar Ray Leonard, he of course won world titles in off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nice defense on that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab but does not score. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. There's a counter shot. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go, it's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Well done with that counter shot. He parries that left jab away. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Insane action. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Couldn't land that jab. Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter punching. Let's see if they go to the body. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Got out of the way of that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Here we go to the 4th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. Punch, counter punch. counter shot lands. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That left hook is blocked. A perfect counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice job by him to block that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Start the 6th. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Nice counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't get out of the way of that combination. And he scores with the counter. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Comes round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter shot. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. For the 8th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
He blocks that jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fight has a real good flow to it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That count. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous?